Oh, so we didn't even have to blast through that?
Oh!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
I don't get that one. Again, there might be all references to cultural stuff that, that's, Polish and whatnot, or at least from places other than here. Then again, that being said, there's a lot about Irish mythology we just don't learn. We learn a bit about Cuchulainn and the Salmon of Knowledge, and that's pretty much it. Like, I learned nothing about, like, the deities that people used to worship here. Maybe a bit about, the harvest rituals. Eating the calves by a bonfire. But that's it. There was, like, no... Like, we... And even our knowledge of Cuchulainn was just limited to him driving a slitter down a dog's throat. That was it. Basically, he was given a job by a guy. Go get something from my house. He goes to get something from his house and the guard dog attacks him. All he has on a hand is a hurley and a slitter, so he twacks it down the slitter down the dog's throat, killing it. He then has to replace the dog, as in he has to be the guy's guard dog, as far as I remember. So I would assume that's why, if you watch Fate, I think in a few cases he's referred to as a dog. At least in some of the fan stuff he has been. Really, is that gone off already? I'm used to Witcher 1 where potions lasted a fuck long. Yeah, our knowledge anyway of, like, we were taught of the mythologies was quite limited. Annoyingly so. It's 4 now. I've been recording too long. We'll finish this quest, then we'll call it. They keep going. There's something ahead. On the spirit up.
Ugh. The place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Just lost the element of surprise.
I wouldn't care.
No wonder the kids had a bad time. This old spirit tip is a fucking giant. I was expecting old spirit tip to be a bit smaller reptilian guy for some reason. Swaggin from the DDO game. I know they aren't in Witcher, but that's kind of what I ended up having in mind.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Yeah, a lot of kids did not survive the trials. To Orange, Monster High, Cyclops Eye. Too many kids. Be it the trials or the mutations, not many survived. Dr. Line was freaking the fuck out there for a moment.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing? Killing monsters. Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Gotta be honest, I actually don't remember that one in the slightest. It's been a while. Like, we're talking about like, probably years since I started this, so I have no fucking clue. I need to go watch my own Let's Play.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Humbert, are you going to catch up? Thank you.
Go.
Wait, that's the shrine tank.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I'm happy to be ignorant. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Not sure if you can really even notice the difference in appearance with its sign intensity. It would be nice if there was a graphical, you know, note. Like the spell looks more potent.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain.
Trolley?
Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do. Sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Suddenly not so badass now, are you? You gonna move? Or do you want to die?
Geralt?
Yeah, wrong one. Wasn't there a circle of elements within the Witcher complex? I guess they moved it somehow.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understanding?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the circle of elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witches castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat, cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches is monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees. We smash.
All All right, we'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth sting.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Like, I can easily kill them. They're low level, but the principle of the matter is, you know, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Alright, if they aren't
I think you
hostile.
might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They
Exactly.
threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Oh, they only threw stones after you threatened to murder them. To be fair, and also your name is Amber.
Just
So,
steps more. And we're there.
and I think it's
Ooh,
justified.
have some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape.
Nah, just a bit hungover.
Been hitting the hooch with Eskel again?
No. Been hitting it alone.
Esco was nicer to two.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water? Then
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
I'm curious, but I also want to make this point. Because just having the ability to mind control people, well, it's a light mind. Well, mind control might be a bit strong, but it's certain. Maybe power of suggestion, intense suggestion. Regardless, it's a bit too potent. But yeah,
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
that's pretty brutal. That's rough.
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No, I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny. Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
Ah.
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. Alright. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. But you're with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Bitches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Kind of wrong way, but sure. Oh, let's get those. Okay.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Thought it was just gonna be, you know, like in some games you go to, like, like characters like walk off screen to go, like to go somewhere, but they end up walking, well, in the opposite direction. Yeah. Thought that's what is happening. I did say hi to Yennefer, and Triss is also meant to be here, ain't she? I can't blame him for killing the robbers. It's just, I know, making one guy kill the other and hang himself just seems a bit brutal. I was thinking, you know, injure his compatriot and then, what's his face, finish him off with his own blade. That's new. Door over there.
Can we talk?
What about?
Nice to be together again, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm. Just missing Ciri.
Thanks for reminding me.
I had to change the subject. Heard a sentimental sob making its way up from your gut. Any idea why she's returned?
Shortest version, she's running from the wild hunt.
Damn. Going gets tough and you need help, you can count on me.
You know, to be honest, how should I phrase it? Basically, my phrasing has gone kind of out the window right now. She doesn't do things by halves, does she? No, doesn't get chased by guards. No, gets chased by the wild fucking hunt. Ghosts, ghost warriors flying through the sky. Raiding villages, tracking down her, her little old self.
You haven't changed a lick.
That disappointment I hear?
No. Surprise, maybe. Most grow gentler with age. Seems you're growing pricklier.
Mom always said I was different.
Had some other adjectives in mind, but different will do. See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Meat is kind of gribbly to look at, ain't it? Ah, that's Uma. Just find this place like a bitch. Well, I'm just finding this place right now to a bitch to look at. What the hell is this? The explodey guys?
No reaction to dimeridium. Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edan, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
Sadly, it does seem like it's destined for the other crowd to win. In Nilfgaard. Largest empire the world's seen. There's pretty much only one kingdom left. Aedern's around, but because we had the choice of them in the previous game of, you know, Saskia's place, they're not going to get any screen time here. And when it comes to choices, you know, like some bigger choices in the game, they like, they drained that place. And, yeah, it was the other one that you could go down. You know, given that, like, say with some big choices, if they were to let you, if they were to acknowledge it in this game and like bring it into it, it'll be a major path change from what you'd otherwise have gotten. So they just aren't going with it. I know they do, you know, changes between the games, but part of me feels like if they're to acknowledge you saving Saskia or killing her and, you know, different things there, or if you went over to them event side, or whatever it's called, the other side in Act 2, you know, it would have been too big of a change for them to acknowledge. Development wise, they'll probably have had to cut down on the game a bit. That's my guess anyway.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything, when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So, I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
She does seem mournful. Whatever she's going to do is going to be bad. So she kind of wants to just surprise us with us so she can get it done before they can say or do anything. Of course, she's a manipulative, you know, narcissistic git, so... yeah. But that's overly harsh and probably quite inaccurate, but... my mind keeps going back to her threatening to inflict locked-in syndrome on Ciri while dissecting her. Leaving her in that state, we're going to have dinner, then sauntering back to finish it eventually. So, I'm not exactly her you know, biggest fan. And I remember one of her plots and schemes nearly got Ciri and Geralt killed. As it just spiraled so far out of her control. Again, because, as far as I know, she wasn't telling anyone about it. There's a tendency to do that.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
Yen, told you already, I lost my memory.
And I've lost my patience.
Oh. She's really not in the mood.
Can we get to kill her? Like, you know, that would be fantastic. Like, seriously, he lost his memory, she lost hers, and was like flirting with guys, trying to manipulate them into killing each other. And, you know, that's fine, but, you know, Geralt losing his memory, oh, that doesn't count. The Keeper of the Sea of Yore, home to the witches of the Wolf School. So yeah, Yennefer's just a hypocritical bitch. With way too much power. I would like to see her cut down, you know, humbled more than a little. Like, seriously. I'll be calling it after this.
Ah, Geralt. Anything you'd like to say?
Mm-hmm. The view from there is spectacular.
Perhaps I should have teleported you 2 miles higher. Breathtaking, that view. To die for, really.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me Forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Already helped Lambert. I'll go see what Eskel's up to. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. In rather spectacular fashion.
I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian, remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
I really don't like Yennefer. She's a chronic asshole, and I'll admit I haven't met anyone quite as bad as her, but I've met too many women who are way too full of themselves and way too happy with whatever slight bit of power they've gotten, willing to use it against anyone that they want to. I swear I had one teacher who failed me in exams because she didn't like me. I had another teacher for the same subject during the same year, was passing exams, the rest of the class was failing. Like, even if just barely. I was doing fantastically, then I get the other teacher again, and I'm failing again all of a sudden. Then she made her contempt to us all clear. She just liked some girls in the class and that was it. Everyone else she hated. And you practically package it and sell it at a shop. It was so palpable. So, yeah. So, yeah, she's contemptuous, and then she's basically hitting the sore nerve, you know? Ugh. So, yeah. If she ends up getting smacked around a bit, I'm gonna fucking cheer. Break out the popcorn. I actually really hope she does. She indulges her pride consistently. So it would be nice to see her humbled more than a little.
Alright. How do I find the source?
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Sounds like a medical device.
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Mm-hmm.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Sure. Potesta Quisitor. Sounds like a cross between like some sort of medical device, cross with an inquisitor or a conquistador. Take your pick. Inquisitor probably is more of a fit. Isn't Triss meant to be here? Wait. Overground? Okay, Triss is heading up. Wait, I never dealt with this. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's probably where these spider morphs are. Delightful. Can't deal with them quite yet. So, actually, need to check something. Since I'm not aiming, I'm just like tapping and firing, I feel it will need to have lightning reflexes. So, anyway, So anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, and you'd like me to know, please let me know in the comment section below. But do keep in mind the backlog. The backlog is still ever so long. I've over a year of a backlog here left. It's currently the 5th of January 2019. The 5th. Of January 2019. And this will be coming out early or mid 2020. So, veritably, by the time this is done, I'll be. Well, by the time this is released, I should say, I'll likely be done Witcher 3. So, let me actually go back in and save. So yeah, invariably by the time this is released, I'll be done Witcher 3, done Path of Exile Betrayal, and have probably started on the next game in the list. What that game is, I'm not entirely sure. Tenshin seems tempting, though I was meaning to get onto Darksiders 2. I suppose I could do Darksiders 2, then Darksiders 3, but I'm not sure. Tenshin seems right up my alley. Hey folks, I'm gonna call this quits now. This is I did the original recording, wasn't happy with it, so I tried another one. Now I'm trying it again. This is a hard topic to talk about, because I'm expecting people to freak out, and such makes me extra nervous about saying anything. But you know what, I want to. It's my video, they can fuck off. Basically, I don't know where I'm cutting it, but yeah, I was saying that I could do Darksiders 2 and 3, I could do Tenshin, because that seems really up my alley. Then because I said that, I was moving to say that there's another game that I have my eye on that I would love to do, because again, it's perfect. It always seems really up my alley. RPGs, you know, building a settlement kind of thing, and I like RPG aspects, settlement building, but the devs, they've said something somewhere that's made me nervous, and as such I feel hesitant to let's play their content, because some other devs, and I'm just paranoid that the first devs there will go down this route. I'm just paranoid about it. They haven't made any moves to do so, but I'm overly cautious because people have been unstable as hell during the last few years. One dev did it, and another dev cheered him on. Like a guy said something outside of one of the devs' videos, but they wanted to punish him for it anyway, as if he broke one of their rules while he was let's playing their content. Like, some devs say, don't, steer away from this shite, while let's playing their stuff. They tried to apply that to outside content, while he wasn't, so they could punish him for it. And another dead cheered him on. So basically I'm paranoid of running into more of that. Like, I have no problem playing ball with them, but when playing ball means they get to dictate what I get to let's play, what I get to say, how I get to say it, no, they can fuck off. And as such, I'm hesitant in let's playing a variety of things. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but thankfully the safety of the channel comes first. On a funny note, my eyes end up splitting the word here, and if you know this, I'm suddenly playing the Sure Wild Hunt Tree, the Sure Tree Wild Hunt. To be honest, I don't really know Sure, so in my head I'm imagining Fran. So, Fran Drescher? Yeah, I'm just imagining her instead. Much funnier. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed, and hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. Oh, actually, before I go... Good, no fails. So, till then, love and peace, baby. Love and peace.